Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Midweek War! I'm Mad Mike. Y'all know who I am, of course, and with me, as always, is the one and only Sorgatron. How are you, sir?
I'm snapping my chats. What's up? Oh, hi.
Hi, Sorg.
I'm really excited. I don't know if you saw. I had Snapchat skepticals. Are they Snapchat skepticals? Is that what they are? Spectacles. Yes, I was playing with those earlier tonight, so I'm on.
Maybe were you skeptical of the spectacles?
Yes, I was skeptical of the spectacles. That's why they're Snapchat skepticals, right, Mike?
So you were skeptical of the spectacles, but then found out that the spectacles are spectacular.
Yeah, they're all right. But anyways, that's not what this is about. It's time for 205 Live Talk.
Yes, and Sorg, I'm actually gonna let you lead this discussion because you were there.
I was there. So I was there.
What's your one word?
Oh, my one word was live.
All right, my one word is what? Okay, all right. Yeah. And but that we'll get to it. My good.
Okay.
But so Sorg, start us off. What was your good about this 205 Live?
My good was that it carried over, maybe because the episode we had a great fatal 5-way elimination, which I don't know how fatal it is when you have an elimination. But anyways,
it sounds like it's the ultimate fatal.
I guess so. It's mildly fatal, fatal-ish maybe. But anyways. No, really good match. Great to see Austin Aries have that moment of I'm going to WrestleMania there live. It was for a very talky SmackDown, which was good, I thought. Still, it was great to have the last hour being action. So that was pretty cool. It was good to see it live. Not too many people leave. There's a few, batches of seats that were empty, definitely. And they're like, I'm done with this stuff. I got to beat. And there was a blizzard coming in that night. So that would be understandable. But I saw a bunch of people walking away when SmackDown ended. And I'm like, oh, no, these are the people leaving. They don't know what they're missing. But I realized I think a lot of them were getting nachos.
Oh, that's fair. Okay. Okay. It's good. It's good to know concessions stay open.
Yes. Good to see. And also seeing the Ring Monkeys work. And, while Neville's out there doing a promo, they're still working on the ring.
Wow. And so they really cut it down to the wire.
It made me start thinking about, remember they don't have a commercial break. They have the intro, whatever, last week on 205 Live or Raw Cruiserweights that's happening, which made me think wow, they really do have to work that around so that gets done, right? That was the most impressive thing for me, and then of course the wrestling's top notch. Great to see guys that I filmed here in Pittsburgh in the ring for 205 Live, like Rich Swann, like Austin Aries, like Mustafa Ali, Tony Nese. Drank in a bar, Tony Nese one time. Out in Philly. So I mean, to see them on the stage there doing that was a really cool kind of homecoming moment for those guys in my mind.
All right. My good, it has to be the Tony Nese to the barricade.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
It was. It was really really awesome. Just fantastic stuff. I kind of wish this was the WrestleMania match.
The 5-way?
The 5-way and throw in Neville in there.
It makes it does kind of make things like, wow, I wouldn't have had a problem if they did the multi-man thing, right?
Mm-hmm. So, what was that?
Go ahead.
Oh no. Well, yeah. No. I as much as I love this, I would maybe even Neville on commentary.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been kind of fun too. But not every show is perfect, Sorg. So, what was your bad this week for 205 Live?
My bad for this week was that they didn't send Facade out as the delivery guy for the Noam Dar segment.
or hell, send him out to wrestle.
Yeah, sure. Actually caught up with Facade right after the show, and he was the neon blonde dreads guy when one of the backstage interviews during SmackDown. So, but yeah, seemed kind of close to getting a shot there. So, there's some interesting insight to how that works backstage, especially around him and his look. So, but still, that's really the bad there. I loved watching it live, and Larry was with me. He talked about a little bit last night on Wrestling Mayhem show. He loved watching 205 live because he's usually watching it sitting on the couch here in the studio while we record Wrestling Mayhem show on Tuesday nights. So that was cool.
All right, my bad is that we didn't get a longer dance segment.
I know, right? But I love we got the culmination of learning the hip hop.
Well, see, the thing is, and you guys saw this live, so you didn't see it. Did you watch on the network afterwards?
Handle it. Can you handle it?
Did you watch on the? All right.
No, I did.
They cut away right before the end. They cut away to a kid dancing, and they missed the spin around with Jack Gallagher throwing up the Chun-Li peace sign.
I got to see the hip and the hop.
Yes. Yeah, so that would be my bad, is the awkward cutaway right before the end of the segment. I'm like, no, that would have been the perfect gif in the world, but now you've ruined it.
By the way, another thing we mentioned on Mayhem Show when we discussed this, those kids love the Rich Swann song. They are out there dancing like us spotting the kids in the rows in front of us dancing. They had a lot of room because a couple of people left, But
so are you saying the kids can handle it? The kids can handle it?
Yes.
Hey, all you need is a catchy song. All you need is a catchy song, and eventually you will be in a pseudo stripper dancer police segment with Tyler Breeze.
Anyways, moving on.
And you might even get to beat Chris Jericho at a WrestleMania. Anyway, Sorg, if you could change something about 205 Live this week, what would that be?
What would I change from 205 Live? That the main event was refereed by Kurt Angle. Because I know he was in the building.
All right. That's an awkward change, but okay.
Nope, not if you're a Pittsburgher.
Well, okay, but Kurt Angle's not exactly a duly appointed referee.
Hey, Kurt Angle can do whatever the fuck he wants to.
Okay.
Kurt GD Angle.
Wow. Whoa, Sorg. Easy. I don't need you dropping any GD bombs on this show.
I don't need to break. I don't need to break my rules. I don't need to break my own rules.
Gosh darn on us. All right.
I used gosh darn Angle. I did it.
I'm very proud of you, Sorg. Oh God, my change this week. I wouldn't have had T.J. Perkins attack Kendrick after he was eliminated. I thought that kind of cheapened the end of the match a little bit, because it kind of because Perkins and Kendrick aren't in a feud right now. I thought that kind of cheapened how Aries was able to get out of the Pirates hook.
Right. But
the captain's hook.
Maybe it's something, but also look forward. It could be something that develops over the next couple of weeks for something too. So.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. It felt, because we went that whole match without having any kind of interference after eliminations, and I like that, because especially like Tony Nese would have had every right to do something like that.
Oh yeah,
but I mean, and T.J. Perkins is a face, so it doesn't make any sense. Like if Tozawa did it to,
or maybe Kendrick, he won't be long. Also, Tozawa again. Seeing Tozawa live was awesome, and the kids love the whatever the hell he does.
Hey, I believe on the commentary they called it a battle cry.
Yes, the kids are
which is a great way.
It's good. It's got it. He's made as far as that goes.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, how good is Aries versus Neville gonna be?
Yeah,
I want to see a cruiserweight like battle royal or something on the pre-show. I just want to see that. Either that or a straight up one-on-one match, Akira versus Kendrick. All right, but since we're a couple weeks out from Mania, before we wrap this up, do you think there's going to be another cruiserweight match on WrestleMania?
I think it's going to be on the pre-show because I was looking and there's already like 11 matches announced.
Yeah, that doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, I know. It is.
Trust me, because especially one of those matches is gonna be less than a minute.
Yes. And I realize there's 7 hours of WrestleMania and kickoff show we'll be doing.
By the way, I do want to point this out. For 32 Manias of Mike, when I get into WrestleManias 30 through 32, I will not be covering all the pre-show bullshit.
No, you don't have to. You really don't have to. I think in those, we got to create some new rules now for the network, but definitely.
Yeah, I mentioned the pre-show matches very briefly, but only the main card. Only the main card. Yes. All right. So Sorg, rankings. Where do you rank 205 Live this week? It's probably going to be slightly biased for you.
Slightly biased number 1 because 205 Live was loud in Pittsburgh.
All right. I'm not biased. I'm also going to rank 205 Live number 1 this week.
It was good. It was really good.
It was really good. That main event, though.
Yeah.
That main event, though. Oh, yeah. Really a lot of fun. Really, really, really a lot of fun. All right, so Sorg, where can the good people of the internet find you?
SorgatronMedia.com, and check out all of our stuff going on at WrestlingMayhemShow.com, Patreon.com/WrestlingMayhemShow if you want to support us there, or simply click on the Fight TV app icon on WrestlingMayhemShow.com to install or sign up to the service and watch some pro wrestling like Ring of Honor, Championship Wrestling from Hollywood with our friend Dylan Bostic, who I just got to chat with this past weekend, and so much more.
All right, you can find me at MadMike4883 on the Twitter machine. Also, when I am live tweeting wrestling like I do with Impact every Thursday night for some unforeseeable reason, hit up the hashtag MM on @MayhemShow. And also, please feel free to check out my YouTube series to get you better prepared for WrestleMania called 32 Manias of Mike on our Wrestling Mayhem Show YouTube feed. I will be releasing one podcast every day until WrestleMania. I believe today's was WrestleMania 15, which makes a lot of sense because it's Austin 316, baby. So, yeah. And tomorrow, we talk about WrestleMania 2000. And, oh, boy, that's going to be a fun one because I love WrestleMania 2000. All right. So, for Sorgatron, I'm Mad Mike.
And speaking of which, just as a little teaser for you to tune into the NXT one, I'm going to tell you something about wrestling and my mom. From today, very specifically, that will probably make Mike laugh.
Okay, so we'll look forward to hearing about Sorg's mom.
In week 4 NXT.
And on NXT, as we continue to cover the midweek